Alrighty, folks, welcome into W7 Live here in beautiful Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If it's difficult to hear, that's because the pep band is rocking out here in Cardinal Country. Just under 2 minutes left to go before starting lineups and national anthems. Of course, we'll get out on the floor and bring those to you as you've come to know and love out of W7. Andy Scarda will be joining me. We're just securing our main camera operator on camera number 1. And Andy and myself, Connor Du Bois, will have the call here coming up in approximately a minute and a half left before warm-ups. So far, so good. All systems are go. Band sounds great. Teams look fired up, ready to go. And we are excited to bring this game to you. We're going to take a quick break and we will come back with starting lineups and national anthems. You're watching W7, 100% free and 100% live, and always, always, always for the girls.
No seniors on this Cardinal squad.
Well, you had it muted at the main the main source, so that's all right. So 6-0, 16:45 left to play. Scoreboard and clock up, ready to go.
Connor DuBois, myself, Andy Scarta here on W7.
Ready to settle in here.
FVA, Fox Valley Association Conference game. Again, one to watch for the Neenah Rockets. Ali Zabel averaging 24.5 points per game. Nice move inside. Buckets good for Fond du Lac. Number 4, Rachel Zimmerman.
Oh, FVA opener here for both of them.
Fond du Lac coming off a win Saturday over Green Bay East by a score of 92-8. No misprint.
They go inside to Jones. That's going to be off the top of the
barricade.
Yeah,
not really
the pole coming down. So
6-2 early going for just under 15 or just under 16 minutes to play.
Had Neenah down at the Kettle Moraine Thanksgiving Classic. Tough one against Arrowhead.
Arrowhead's a good program, though.
Yeah, and then they were able to beat Stevens Point earlier on in the year. Very good program out of Arrowhead. Neenah, too, as well. Tough setback there, but Maya Jones, Arrowhead played him in some zone. Maya Jones, very impressive. Corner pocket 3. Paige Warner. But Maya Jones passing out of the high post. Phenomenal job.
9-2 early going. Fond du Lac looks to get something going. Brooke Butler to the hoop. Scoop shot, no good. Neenah clears. Just simple flex cut coming across. Basket's good. Number 3, Shelby Roth. And that'll force the hand of Fond du Lac. An early timeout as they face an 11-2 deficit. Just under 15 to play. We are live on W7.
Hey, we will take it with them. We'll be right back. Still taken away there by that was Butler, I believe. So looks like a little dribble drive heading off Neenah and man-to-man. Morgan Zhang with the ball up top, goes to the right wing. Try to get something going here with that dribble drive. Kick back to Langle. Oh, travel there. Yes.
25 for Fond du Lac. Emily Credit.
So sideline inbound there for Neenah in front of their bench. Cook will put it into play. Isabella across the timeline.
This baseline cutter.
He gets Isabella one-on-one in the post. You get it that deep, it is over. Isabella, too good of a player. Way too good of a player to let her catch it that deep.
5 early points for Zabel. looks for number 6 at the line. 13-5 lead for the Rockets. Book it, 14-5 lead. This is a tough conference. You look up on the wall here, Neenah, Hortonville, Kaukauna we saw, and Kettle Moraine, Kimberly, not to mention Appleton East, Connor.
Hortonville, the new number 1, Appleton East, number 2 this week in the coaches poll there. So also in there is Kimberly ranked. And then, yeah, it's
some really good basketball coming out of the FVA.
Always seems like every year, perennially, there's at least 1, if not 2 teams out of the FVA that are looking to contend for a state championship.
Appleton North was just a year or 2 ago.
Inbound pass stolen quickly ahead there by Neenah.
Great job.
Nice find by Zabel. Number 34, Sage Kroweski on the lane.
I think it was 4, Connor.
Was it 4? I thought it was 34. So Ava Cook on the.
She did a really nice job on the catch, knowing where she was, able to square up. 16-5 early going.
That one shot there behind the backboard and actually off the bottom, and then she caught it out of bounds, was Sophia Cook.
Good job, Brooke Butler there, going straight up, nice and tall.
So a little kind of not side story, but Butler, her older sister, worked with her at the Packer Pro Shop back in the day.
She's in attendance here.
Where's she at? Oh, there she is, right there. I see her right there. Yeah, about half court, 3 rows up.
I only know that from, I've watched the sophomore group a couple of times. I watched them at state. They played at Manitowoc Lincoln in their youth state days, 7th, 8th grade.
Nice take off the right wing. That's 25. Emily Kreit.
Just over the
top. Go out of bounds.
16-5 early going here on W7. Neenah with the lead over Fond du Lac. We were pretty busy over the Thanksgiving tournament at Kettle Moraine. No shoes of the game, but we may look to fit that back in.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, there's quick turnaround between those games and having to reset the systems and everything. Not a whole lot of time.
Nice take.
Beautiful job up and in. Sophia Cook.
Just nice, strong, under control, really good take. 18-5, 13-point lead here. Fond du Lac's in some trouble, looking to get some momentum going. Kick out, 3 ball on the way. It's up and good, 25. Emily Kreit. That was a much-needed basket for Fond du Lac. Right back at it, though. 2 chances for 42, Amaya Jones. She'll head to the free throw line for 2. She's got the Rip Hamilton. I always call that the Rip Hamilton mask. You remember Rip Hamilton from the Detroit Pistons NBA championship squad?
So at the line, Amaya Jones up and in.
She hit both.
I'm behind a little bit on the scoreboard there. 22-8 now the lead for the Rockets.
That's the second one on Zangle on that stutter step. Morgan's got to fix that.
Yeah, she's kind of catching at 1-2 and then moves both feet before the ball is in the act of being dribbled.
12-point lead for the Rockets.
And Fond du Lac now looks like they switched to a little bit of a 3-2 zone here.
Find the opposite short corner. Jumpers up, no good, but that's what becomes susceptible out of the zone.
Short, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals.
Trinity Wallendahl.
And it's going to be an over and back call.
And she looked a little uncomfortable with that one the entire time. Sophia Langeel's got to get back to that ball and bring it up for Fondy as they They are struggling offensively here. 11 minutes to go, first half.
Yeah, 3-2 zone. See if they get the ball. Yep, high post. Amaya Jones, excellent job on Saturday finding her fellow Rockets out of that high post spot.
Another
And
offensive rebound.
Little reload there, Shelby Roth.
So they forced them into the miss out of the zone the last 2 trips, but
Couple offensive reloads out of the zone, though. And that one's going to be almost stolen. We're going to get jump ball.
and Neenah's really kind of not necessarily jumping it too hard, but on that dribble handoff, Fondy is having some trouble. Couple travel, couple turnovers. They do get the ball back here on the sideline out of bounds. Got to get it going offensively here. 22-8 early going, 10-28.
Couple substitutes in the game. Wallendahl.
Right back to the same spot. Let's do it again on the sideline out of bounds. Also in for Fond du Lac, 55. Amaria Keene. Brooke Butler checks back in. Quick chat with the coach, and let's get back in there, try and get some offense going for Brooke. Yeah, right now Neenah's doing a good job of pinching off that initial ball handler, and Fond du Lac's just not finding that next pass.
Some of that is just they're not rotating up or drifting to the opening.
Just to become more available to the ball. 22-8, Neenah with possession and the lead.
Fine, look, trying Isabel on the weak side, no good. Going to come with the trap. That one's going to come our way. Unable to get it, though. I'm unable to jump over our broadcast booth here. Ended up taking out some equipment. Dribbled off with a foot of Isabel. Checking into the game will be number 3, Haley Treptow for Fond du Lac. And number 34, Sage Kirklowski for the Rockets.
Brooklyn Wood hit 1-3 earlier in the game. They look to get her going offensively. Spark for Fond du Lac. Just a touch off on the rhythm of communication offensively right now. Butler started diving to the hoop. Pass was behind her.
So looks like back to man now for the Cardinals. Right wing, corner 3 long from Jungworth.
Yeah, but then a turnover right back at it. Here come the Rockets. And I think we'll get a foul here. Slow things down. It's going to be on 25. Emily Credette.
Apologies, the last 3 was actually Paige Warner. I thought it was 24, but it was number 21. Still 22-8, 9:25 left to play, opening half. They're going to get a illegal screen.
It's the second one of the ball game now on Neenah.
Kirklowski. Her second. Yeah, that's big. 3 team fouls here for Neenah, 2 of them on Kirklowski.
Another turnover for Fond du Lac. They're really not even getting shots at
Warner
this point.
out, little hesitation dribble. Backs it out to the right corner. In. A little overlay there from the Rockets. Nice box out and rebound there by Treptow.
That's Wood.
It's number 3, Treptow. Oh, no, Brooklyn Wood. That's right. Fond du Lac's got a 0.
You printed
so
the
not
numbers
the third
too
one.
Small, yeah.
Yeah.
Reload for the Rockets.
They've got that dreaded 0. And throws the, we just look down quickly. And they're going to get a push there on Paige Warner.
Just a 4th team foul. Neenah going to some zone trapping action here.
Long skip pass is not ideal against the zone. Butler, top, no good.
Just everything's a little bit discombobulated and off. Good change of pace here from Neenah to throw that zone on. Really had Fond du Lac confused. 8:15 to go. Open look for Werner, just off the mark.
Rebounds the bell, finds herself kind of all alone, goes up with the left hand, no good. Now a little bit of a trap here off the rebound.
Timeout call.
And that's going to get a timeout from Coach Jailing. Hey, we will take it with them. Grab you something special from Wisconsin and put the pop.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Alrighty, back out of the timeout. 22-8, we've kind of been stuck on that for a little while here in Fond du Lac. 7:55 left to play first half. Three ball on the way, got it. Brooklyn Wood.
That's her second of the ball game. Good timeout there, set up what you want against that zone that Neenah gave the look. You got a wide open three-pointer there from Wood. She knocks it down.
Trail three on the way and in. Ava Cook with the answer.
She's got two as well.
So out of the timeout, both teams come out firing after not able to find the bottom of the net, and they're going to get a travel on Brooke Butler. Awful.
Neenah with possession, 25-11. Nice
And
move inside.
Jones. That one tipped away and out to the races, coming right at us. And what blocked? Butler having none of it. Ava Cook went right into Butler. Butler absorbed the contact and just swatted it right out of bounds.
Yeah, I like Cook's reaction here, though. Just kind of, yeah, you got me there. You got me there. Let's keep playing. Let's go. She was pushing that ball hard up the court.
I mean, coming right at us. I wish we had the baseline cam on this side for that attack. Easy in. Finds number 23. Kamaya Soderberg.
29-11. Neenah with the lead, just under 6:40 to play. Nice take inside, no finish, but a reload for the Cardinals. Three ball up, just off the back iron. Zangle just long on the three. 6:23 to go, 29-11, Neenah.
Just a little lackadaisical on the pass there, poked away. Zangle on the attack. Butler, deep three, got it,
Hey!
bottom.
29-14, 15-point deficit for the Cardinals as they try and claw back. Back to a man-to-man for Fond du Lac.
Nice take by Warner. That one goes off the side of the backboard, though. Rebound to the Cardinals. Butler now out pushing. Good pace, almost stolen from behind by Zabel. Heat check, Butler. Way short.
Looked good, just
it was
a bit
on
short.
line,
It was
just
on
a bit
line.
short, yeah. Quick catch and shoot from Butler.
So a big 5:26 here to end the half. Neenah looks to push this lead up above 20 before they head to the locker room. Fondy trying to find a spark offensively.
And back in that 2-3 zone is, nope, man-to-man. Just really packing in when the ball comes in that high post. And the Jones, she goes to work. Up, no good. Gets her offensive reload, no good. On the third attempt, gets the foul, and we'll head to the free throw line.
A good initial defense. You just got to finish a possession and clean it up with a defensive rebound, and Fond du Lac's had a tough time doing that in this first half.
So Maya Jones on the line, shooting 2. First one up and good. Lead now pushed out to 16.
50% on the season.
And right there, she gets one of 2, 50%. And going to draw the foul on the box out. Going to go against number 23. That is Kamaya Soderberg.
Just under 5 minutes to play. Fond du Lac with possession, down 16 here in the first half on W7.
As always, you watch it at home. Put in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Birthdays, shout-outs, whatever we want to do. Any nicknames for the kids, we love to incorporate those as well. Put them in the comments. We can see them. And, of course, if for some reason they're not getting audio or whatever, something's weird, let us know as well. Do our best to fix it.
Nice cut.
Got her on the back screen there. Maya Jones.
32-14 in favor of the Rockets.
Here is Zangle. Pitches over to Wood. Neenah's doing a great job really pinching off these dribble drive gaps.
And they're quick to
Force him
recover
a tough
on
shot.
it,
Nice
too.
block. Nicely done by Rachel Dietrich getting the block. Not following a jump shooter. They come back into Jones.
Good patience out of the post from Jones. Nice cut.
And on the fourth, no, on the fifth, going to be 6, Amaya Jones.
And right now, Neenah just has all the energy, just out hustling Fond du Lac to every rebound, every loose ball, every cut through the lane. Inside Wood will draw the foul. She'll head to the line for 2. Fouls on Jones, her first. Brooklyn Wood. Butler and Langeal back in for the Cardinals.
Got the all good from your boss, Andy. Nice. Not going to get it to fall, though, unfortunately. Does draw the foul. How'd you swing getting out of your out of the house on your son's first birthday?
I told him happy birthday and
Hit the road, huh?
I was told he wouldn't remember. Cake is on Sunday anyways for the big party.
Hey, at the line, number 3, Brooklyn Wood makes good on the first, so 34-16 now. Fond du Lac can get on a little bit of a run here. They might be able to close the gap here just a little bit.
They've got some three-point shooters, but I tell you, they got to clean it up on the defensive glass is really where they've been struggling. Too many reloads for the Rockets.
Just an 18-point game. I mean, if they can get on a little 8-0 run here to close the half, that would be ideal. Long, right where we talked about. Got to clean up that defensive glass. Unable to do so. Another reload here for the Rockets.
Too many chances for Neenah.
Oh, this thumb will keep dribble alive. No good. Cook able to get her own rebound. No good.
Fond du Lac.
Butler finally able to corral it for the Cardinals. Oh, hesitation dribble. Unable to get into the gap. Zangle on top. Guarded by Paige Warner.
Just a lot of one-on-one right now from Fond du Lac. Not much movement when Zangle's got the ball up top there. Everyone else is kind of stagnant and still. And back comes Neenah the other way. Zabel draws the foul. She heads the line for two.
2:19 left to play, 35-16 after that made free throw by Allie Zabel. So we get some substitutions both ways for the squads. And back to a 20-point lead now, 36-16. 2:16 left to play.
Yeah, Neenah's really doing a nice job pinching that gap. A lot of that dribble handoff, they're just there. And again, it's just stagnant.
Nice hands.
Neenah out and running, getting to her right, up and good. Number 3, Shelby Roth for 2. 6 points for Roth in the first half, and it's a 22-point lead, 38-16 for the Rockets. Again, Zangle's just up there dribbling the ball. No one really moving to help her out. Finally, she's able to take it in for 2. Morgan Zangle.
3 on the way, long, no good. Fond du Lac going to be able to track it down. That's going to be the key, holding Neenah in the one shot. Shot fake, pass to Butler. Butler finds, was that 0?
Yep, Langeal in the corner now. Back to the hoop. Kick to the opposite corner.
They come back to the top. In Zangle.
They're going to get a moving screen. It's on Zimmerman, her first. .103 to go, 38-18. 20-point lead for the Rockets here in Fond du Lac. FVA action on W7.
Zabel goes to work, contorts the body, overlay, no good.
Good rebound, Butler.
So inside a minute now, 48 seconds. Butler up,
Left
no.
hand, no good, but a reload for the Cardinals.
No call on the contact. Butler high post now. Double team, triple team, has it poked away. Tie up, possession's gonna go with the Rockets.
I believe that's our first one of the ball game. Our first held ball.
I'm gonna go with second because I thought Neenah won the tip. Struck first. But I could be wrong.
As I could too. Wouldn't be the
Zabel.
first time.
Left side, no good. Rebound. Initially possessed by Fond du Lac, poked away, and jump ball. Possession to Fond du Lac with 19.7 left to play. Well, Andy, we had I had a few buzzer beaters Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, we had some good shots on them too.
Couple to force overtime, one at the end of half.
ESPN even picked up on it.
Yeah. We're working on the next ESPN top play call right here. Poked away, got a chance. We're going to have a little lay-in, maybe. Oh, foul. It's going to go on.
It's going to go
Zangle.
on Zangle. Good try going straight up, just a touch late to the spot, chasing down. Again, it was Cook on the push. He can get out and run in that open floor.
First one on the way, around the rim and in. 39-18. One dribble, little spin, up and good. 40-18, full court pressure now from Neenah. Gonna force him to go the full length of the court. 3, 2, 1, little runner, blocked. Kind of the exclamation point on the first half there, Paige Warner. With the block to send Neenah into half with a 40-18 lead. We will take a break, come back with some second half numbers for you, as well as the second half. You are watching Neenah at Fond du Lac on W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
What does W7 stand for? How did you come up with that name?
We get asked this all the time. So several years ago, my wife put together a Christmas gift for all of our kids and for her and I. And we opened them up on Christmas morning, and they were all T-shirts that said W7 on it. And I said, "What's W7?" She said, "Well, W, our last name's Wipperman, so that's W. 7, there's 5 kids, and the 2 of us make 7, and so we're W7." And so once I started doing this, we didn't have a name at first, and people were asking me, "Well, what do you go by?" And I said, "Well, I'm just Gary." And like, "Well, do you have like a company name?" And so I got to thinking, like, we really need some sort of company name. And I actually went and asked her permission. You know, would you give me permission to use W7 as the name of our company? And she agreed, readily agreed, and that's how we came to be, and that's who we are.
It began as an idea to bring the energy and excitement of a game day experience and to promote the athletes and coaches involved in Wisconsin high school girls basketball. We reached out to coaches who would be receptive to our plan and to partner with us to carry the message that we had a model that was new and different. A model that showed not only the highlights, but also behind the scenes with the athletes and coaches. To tell stories of these athletes and teams. Stories that would make people want to watch and to root for them. To connect the girls basketball community by showing other teams and programs what each other was doing. The model proved to be a winning one, and within 6 months this venture had a name, W7. Other sports began to see what was happening in girls basketball and reached out, asking for coverage of their sports. W7 grew to add volleyball, softball, and lacrosse. Today, with over 5,000 followers on social media, 2 broadcast networks, and a plan to deliver over 150 girls' high school athletic events in the 2019-20 season in a way that continues to be 100% live and 100% free, W7 has established itself as a leader in the broadcasting and promotion of girls' athletics in the state of Wisconsin. Regardless of the success and the name recognition, ultimately it still comes down to one simple, undeniable fact that drives the mission and decisions of this still very small organization. W7 is for the girls.
You see this? This is what's up.
Hey, we're active.
We back. Are we back?
It says we're active.
We're active. We back. Although this is a little far, I gotta go cheer. So I wish I could hear this.
I know, right?
Can you give us a speaker, please?
Please.
Here's why we do it, folks.
That's Maggie Plummer. Mags loves the camera.
The partner in crime can't see who that was. Is
Oh, that's Juju.
that who it is? There you
Julia
go.
Moker. You can tell by the lack of height. Juju's very vertically challenged. Yes, Ed, there is a hot dog with relish in the Oak Creek dugout. How can you not love that? That is just amazing.
Are you using that for something else?
Well, hey, back here, we would have brought it back a little bit earlier, but the band was rocking, and probably going to be difficult to hear just to our left over the band. But, Andy, first half numbers for Neenah and the home Fondy Cardinals.
Yeah, first for the Cardinals, just 18 points in that first half, a season low for them. Leading the Cardinals in scoring was Brooklyn Wood with 8. 3 for Brooke Butler and 3 for Emily Crate, 2 from Langeal and 2 from Morgan Zangle. For the Rockets, a really nice scoring spread from Neenah. Just paying attention to the action here, but Ava Cook led the Rockets in scoring in the first half with 10. 9 for Amaya Jones, 8 from Allie Zabel, 6 from Shelby Roth.
Hard take and a foul.
3 from Paige Warner and 2 apiece from Sophia Cook and Cammie Soderberg.
And the aforementioned Paige Warner, that was her on the hard take. She gets the foul, earns herself a trip to the free throw line. First one up and good. So first points out of the locker room belong to the Neenah Rockets.
Foul was on Zimmerman, her second foul for Fond du Lac. Second one's up and good. 2 for 2 for Warner, and a 42-18 lead for the Rockets. Young in the season here, but as a head coach of Fond du Lac, Coach Drawling, you know, really what you want to see here is just fight from your team, whether it equates to a comeback all the way or not. Just showing that character of your team. Nice defense there inside, but the reload for the Rockets. Shelby Roth puts it in for 2, and she'll get the and 1. Shelby Roth up and good on the free throw.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Fond du Lac, though, they have returned 4 starters from last year. That team did go 4-13 and a very deep, 4-13 in the league and 7-17 overall, and you know, very deep FEA as we talked about at the beginning. Nice hustle there by Butler. So very competitive nature there, still getting after it here a little bit.
Ava Cook on the foul, Butler at the line, 4-2.
Just a sophomore here for Brooke Butler, 8.2 points per game last year.
Up and good on the second for Butler. 45-20. Here in the second half. And again, it's a young Cardinal squad. They start 3 sophomores, no seniors on the squad.
Warner kind of may just eyeing up past more. Zabel, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Butler.
Good box out that time from Butler. Fond du Lac out on the push.
Blocked from behind.
That's Warner on the block.
Coming
Back
right
the other way, Zabel. Third on Zimmerman.
About as good as they come is Zabel, Andy.
You know what I really liked, as I went through the scoring spread at that first half, it was spread all over for Neenah. And Zabel is really, you know, obviously a great player, but does not force the issue at all, lets the game come to her. She's got some talented teammates as well, and puts a lot of trust in them. 3 balls up and good. Brooklyn Wood, her 3rd triple of the evening.
47-23 now. Rockets over the Cardinals. And I'm pretty sure that Zabel and Butler, they play on the same Wisconsin Flight Elite squad in the summertime. So a little bit of bragging rights here on the line, both sophomores.
Fond du Lac getting in some early foul trouble here with the 4th team foul already. Langeal first, personal. Amaya Jones at the line for Neenah. Up and good.
I mean, Neenah played a very difficult schedule. Stevens Point, very good squad. Took a couple of lumps down at the Kettle Moraine tournament, but
well, that's
very
what
good.
You go there for.
Well, yeah, a very good Arrowhead squad that I think is gonna. A lot of people are gonna sleep on them a little bit down there in the Classic 8, and I tell you, don't sleep on Arrowhead. They're a loose group, have a lot of fun, play for each other, and that's going to get a lot done most nights.
Zabel on the steal, on the inbound, up and good with the left alley, Zabel. 51-23. Folks, the route is on.
Nice pitch back there from... That was 23. And now they got a little kind of dribble drive, hit the jump stop, reverse pivot, pitch going on, trying to get some action going, unable to get the bucket.
Good look from Wood, but the rebound is cleared by Jones. Rockets into the front court.
And that one stolen away.
Langeal pushes it for Fond du Lac.
Jones comes out to guard Butler. A couple shot fakes, a little jab. Butler now off the dribble. Nice lead.
Nice dump off.
Langeal reverse, no good.
Of another held ball. This one will be possession to Neenah. I really like the pass there, the dribble drive by Butler, just off on that kind of reverse layup attempt.
Yeah, I like there. Butler goes over and pulls Jones up with the right arm, pulls her teammate Langeal up with the left. And they're down there now joking around about it a little bit, our Butler and Jones.
51-23, Neenah with the lead and possession. FEA action here on W7 Live. One of 3 games on W7 this evening.
Triple header.
Yeah, Germantown GTV in action this evening.
Reminded me,
Sophia
I wanted to
Cook on the foul, her first personal.
jump over and check on that score. Saw Germantown a couple times this weekend. Saw Pewaukee. Well, I saw Pewaukee twice this weekend and once other against Neenah. Very good squad.
Little zone action from the Rockets. Good hands. They come up with the steal. They've done a good job mixing that in there. Shot off the mark, but the rebound to the Rockets just slid the pivot for the travel. (51-23) here in Fond du Lac.
Corner 3, got it!
For 3.
Got a feeling that might make the Snapchat story a little bit later on today, Andy.
Not for me.
Maybe for Zango.
51-26. Good push, left hand up, no good. It's going to be out of bounds to Neenah. Ooh, a good one. Pewaukee up 4 on Germantown, 70-66. That one's got to be nearing the end as
Yeah,
well.
70-66. I believe there is about 20 seconds left.
Keep you updated on that.
58 seconds left in that one. That's a good one. Good Germantown team. Dropped a couple spots in the rankings this week, down to 6. Pewaukee still in there, so shot no good. They have a jump ball.
Possession to the Cardinals. 51-26. 13:09 to play here in the second half.
Neenah will come with the full court pressure, leading 51-26. Right now, just token. Nothing trapping. Just man-to-man. Nicely done.
Always good to work on those things early in the season. Sometimes fans get caught up in the score, but there's a lot of work to be done. You cannot replicate game action.
Nice
game
spin
reps.
move up over, a little bit of an overlay there from Langiel. Now here comes Fond du Lac with the pressure. And
They force a
timeout for
timeout.
Coach Brownell. Hey, we'll take it with him. You were watching W7, 100% free, 100% live, and always for the girls. Grab yourself a Jolly Good soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Well, hey, back here in Fond du Lac, 51-26 lead for the Neenah Rockets. Ali Zabel with the ball. She will dribble across the timeline. Guarded by Treptow. No, I did it wrong. It's Wood. A dreaded 0. Catch, shoot, 3, top of the key. Paige Werner.
Paige does a really good job of getting those feet squared on the catch. Quick trigger for that 3. Here the drive to lane, up and good. 25, Emily Crate. 54-28. 12 minutes remaining. Good feet inside. Warner, right hand, up and good. Paige Warner for 2.
Coach Barnell calling for a stop. Nearly poked away by Zabel. Cook now diving out of bounds, not going to get it.
Coach likes the effort there, though, on the floor after the loose ball. But just at times, Fond du Lac leaves that ball handler up on an island. Well, that sounds like a good one on GTV. Here's Brooklyn Wood on the drive.
Oh, tough Zabel kind of looks over at Coach Brownell. Brownell looks down at the official. Says all ball. I don't know.
It looked pretty good from our angle.
Not
here.
much to do but grab a little drink of water, Coach. And at the line, shooting 2 will be number 3. I'm going to get that right this time. Brooklyn Wood.
Off on the first.
And second one around the rim and in. Yeah, Pewaukee leads 73-70 over Germantown. Just under, I believe, about 35 seconds left to play. And they make another free throw, so now they're up 4 over Germantown.
Outside Zabel for 3. Just a quiet 3, 6, 8, 10. 15 points. Pretty quiet for Zabel.
Yeah, but you got 10 for Ava Cook, 11 for Amaya Jones.
Yeah,
nice
that's like I
balanced
said.
scoring.
Allie Zabel.
There's Zabel now. Poked away.
Left hand up and good.
Just
She
smooth.
really hasn't forced the issue. Just let everything come to her. 17 now, quite quietly. Just a great spread offensively from Neenah. 61-29, a 32-point lead here in Fond du Lac. Good hands by the Rockets. That'll be out of bounds. Possession stays with Fond du Lac. Sideline out of bounds, up and coming. Zengel checks back in for Fond du Lac.
Nice spin. Nice job help coming from Amaya Jones.
This Neenah bench really applauding the defensive effort here, staying engaged in the game in a 32-point blowout. Nice cut, Zengel, just a bit too far under the hoop. Outside Butler for three, deep and no good. Sprinting up ahead, pass, left hand, no good, but the foul. It's going to be on 4 Zimmerman, her 4th.
2 coming here for, who's that? Could be number 24.
22, I think. First time we've called her
22.
name. Abby Fisher for the Rockets. Rimmed out, no good. Trinity Wallendahl in for Fond du Lac. Back in for the Rockets is 23, Cami Soderberg. That one's up and good for Fisher on the second. 62-29 here in Fond du Lac. That's 2 calls now down here on Neenah. I thought they did a pretty good job of staying hands tall. Doesn't go in their favor.
Well, and your final out of Germantown. Pewaukee upsets Germantown 75-72. So that's going to be probably the first time in a long while that G-Town has lost 2 in a row. But, I mean, they're playing anybody and everybody. And, you know, much like
you're going to get everyone's best
you
shot.
need everybody's
when you're
best shots
Germantown.
for sure. Exactly.
And I think, you know, these early bumps, they don't hurt you early in the season. As long as you respond well, get hungry, and, you know, just keep improving as a team. And you'll be better in February than you are in, well, we're not to December quite yet.
One more day. Well, yeah, I mean, you look at it. You didn't lose a championship or anything there today. You didn't win. You didn't win one either. Nice pass ahead. Butler gathers. Overlay too strong. Jones fights for it. Butler tries to save it.
Both players out of bounds on the touch. Held ball will be the call, and it'll be possession to Neenah. Good effort there from Butler. Like I said, 31-point game here. Just looking for some fight if you're Coach Jolling. Under 9 minutes to play here in Fond du Lac. What's our third game of the triple header on W7 tonight?
Argyle and Catholic Central.
That's right. Mr. Whipperman, the boss man, is out there. 3 ball up for Zabel. That's off the mark. Rebound cleared for Langell into the front court.
Great defensive effort here. Continues from Neenah, even though they're up 31. No call. Rebound. Jones.
Cleared by Butler. Up to Zengel on the fire. No good. Nice pass. Zabel. Ava Cook on the finish. That was kind of one-hand lefty pocket pass from Zabel. That looks sharp.
Under 8 to play now, 64-31. Neenah all over the Cardinals early and often here. So trigger to the inbound baseline will be Morgan Zangel.
No good. Rebound clear from Allie Zabel. She'll jog into the front court with the 33-point lead. Under 7:30 to go here in Fond du Lac. Patient possession here from Neenah.
Very deliberate. They go inside to Jones. A bit of an overlay. Tries to keep it alive. Back tapped to Zangel. And Langeal will clear.
Up and good on the right-hand layup.
Boy, Abby Fisher just kind of let her go. Coach Barnell, not too happy about that one. Just says, hey, got to get a better defensive next time.
Good hands, but
Sure
swooping in. Allie Zabel will earn a trip to the free throw line. Third foul on Morgan Zangel.
Bit behind on the scoreboard, but now we're up and going again, 65-26.
Up and good on the second, Allie Zabel. 66-33. Under 7 to play now here in Fond du Lac. I mean, look at how far out this Neenah pressure pushing the offense.
Kick
It's
three.
a good look.
Just short.
Strong rebound. Allie Zabel out on the push. Good patience from Neenah.
And eventually out of bounds. Possession will go back to the Cardinals. 6 minutes left to go in this one. 66-33, Neenah.
Got a couple ice cold Jolly Good sodas here for our Jolly Good player of the game following this one. A lot of options on Neenah.
And gonna get a travel there. Coach Barnell happy about that. You kind of see that the Rockets came out the second half and they've put their efforts into the defensive end of the floor. That's been their focus. You can see it out of the coaching staff. You can see it out of the players. That's what they're trying to shore up. Obviously, they know they're going to need overlay there from Warner. Taken away, reload. Let's step out to the three-point line, Warner says. Got it! Hey, the right block is a little too close for me. I'll go out to the right wing and bang, bang.
Her
Three
third
of them.
triple of the ball game. Paige Warner's had herself a night.
But if you want to contend for one of those top couple spots there in the FEA, you are going to have to put together one heck of a defensive night when you go up against a Hortonville and Appleton East.
Shots no good. Clearing for the Cardinals. And it's going to be a carry. Ball just got away from the ball handler, Wallendahl. 69-33. Just under 5 to go here in Fond du Lac.
Well, you know, first year for Coach Jake Jailing, I think, you know, trying to implement his system. I don't know what they ran here before. Obviously, a dribble drive, so everybody's going to have to be able to handle the basketball. And
look at that.
Isabel.
Just relentless. Missed the first. I'll take the offensive rebound. Give me that for 2. 71-33.
Everybody just trying to get a little more comfortable handling the basketball, and that's going to come with time and work in the summertime. That's what it's going to have to take.
Really a big stick in the second half was the offensive rebounding from Neenah. And on the other end, it's one and done for Fond du Lac.
Warner shot fake. She'll go down the right-hand side, and they're going to draw a charge. Nice job there by Rachel Zimmerman. Love to see that here with 4 minutes left to play in the game. In a 71-33 game, they're going to go with the charge, you know, stepping up and take that charge. Nicely done.
Yeah, she read it nicely as a help defender, stood in there. Again, build on those positives here in the second half, and a lopsided game here for Fond du Lac. Yeah, like you said, Coach Du Bois, I think the sticky point at half was that defense. Fond du Lac with 18 at the half. They've not doubled that yet. And there's another steal on the floor. Werner grabs it. Pushing up the floor now. Just good patience under control here from Neenah. Little step through. They're going to get that one on the floor. I believe we are into bonus, though. First on Wallendahl. Bonus opportunity up and coming for Sophia Cook. Camille Cook in for the Cardinals. Her first action of the evening, number 15 for Fond du Lac. Up and good. She'll earn a second. Will Sophia.
And, you know, first one, second one off the front iron. Nice rebound by Warner. Second back tap now from Warner.
And like I said, that's kind of the epitome of the second half here. Neenah has just really out-rebounded Fond du Lac. Offensively, defensively. A little bit hungrier on the glass. We may be close to a running clock here.
And 1 point away, 40. So that free throw was the free throw and the put and one of those putbacks was the kind of deciding factor.
Zango, good take to the hole. Draws a foul on the floor. Fondy will have the baseline out of bounds.
(72-33). 2:45 left to play here. Once again, big shout out to, obviously, when we show up, the athletic director is able to get us a table, end line, baseline, a couple tables, so greatly appreciate that. And also always providing a couple JV kids or siblings to run our main camera. That's always a big help, knowing that we have that taken care of before we get here.
Up and good on the first is Sophia Cook. I don't know who will get this, but the last two free throw attempts, Sophia the first. Sophia hit the first. Little Disney Junior show.
Only you would know that, Andy. You've been stuck in Disney Junior for probably the last 13 years.
And of course I say something, Sophia misses the first there. Little line change here for the Rockets. Some action for a few of the reserves here in Fond du Lac, but for Neenah. That's the second one they've called like that tonight, with both players touching out of bounds. They go to the held ball. This one stays with Neenah. 73-33, 40-point lead now. That clock's a-ticking. And we are that much closer to your Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Couple choices here looking at it.
Nice take there. Kick out.
Really just great team ball here tonight from Neenah.
A lot of extra passes.
Great action off the ball.
Boy, stolen away.
On the end line there. Out of bounds possession back to Neenah. Just under a minute to play here in Fond du Lac. FVA action. First loss of the season for Fond du Lac.
Find a cutting. Krugleski, no good. Rebound for Fond du Lac. They will clear and settle in.
Yeah, it's about the third one. We've had a good angle down here. I thought Neenah's done a good job of staying high hands, kind of, really establishing their position.
I really thought Cami Soderberg was straight up. I mean, the ball went right into her hand. The defender jumped into Soderberg's body. I'm not sure what else you can do as a defender.
Hey, is she going to get the second one off here? How does this work?
Well, they should stop. They should stop the clock. Yeah, they'll stop the clock there with 1.6 left to go. Usually kind of stop it around, 10 seconds.
Second one's up and good for Trinity Wallendal, and that'll wrap it up here in Fond du Lac FVA action. It's the Neenah Rockets over the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Lopsided one here this evening on W7. An impressive Neenah Rockets team here, but they will definitely be challenged in the FVA this season. Should be some good ones to watch. Your score tonight, 73-34. Myself, Andy Scarda, Connor Dubois here with W7. Hey, stay tuned. We will have that Pop in Wisconsin, Jolly Good Soda player of the game up and coming. So stay tuned for that.
We'll be right back with that. You were watching W. Hey, we are back with our W7 player of the game. It is Amaya Jones. 11 points tonight. But Amaya, part of me picking you as the player of the game tonight goes back to your game against Arrowhead. Unfortunately, you guys didn't win that one.
Yeah.
You won that one. You're going to be a player of the game because, I mean, you were dishing out assists all day long. I mean, it was just like a continuation of Thanksgiving. I mean, you were just dish, passing out all games. So, and then the nice offensive game tonight too, and defensive efforts. But talk to me a little bit about this game and nice 73-34 win here over a good conference opponent in Fond du Lac.
I mean, we were really angry about the loss against Arrowhead. Obviously, we thought we should have pulled that win off, and we got to practice yesterday, and our coaches pushed us as hard as they could because they know that we should have won that game.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, we kind of lost it in the second half with like the fouls being called against us, and I know a lot of us like hung our heads, and we told ourselves yesterday that even though Fondy is a 3-0 team, we know that we can beat them, and we know that we have like the players and the skill set that we can use to win this game. And we came out fired up. Our intensity on the bench was so much better than it was against Arrowhead.
No doubt.
And I mean, we worked a whole lot better together. We pushed our defense a whole lot more than we normally would have. We pushed each other a lot at practice yesterday, saying we need to get better at this. We need to get up in those gaps. We need to get touches on the ball, and we just need to play defensive overall better. And we definitely pulled that off a lot this game, and a lot of our shots sunk this game too. And our offensive, we could have done better, but we did better moving the ball and setting screens and getting those open girls.
Yeah, I mean, the ball is moving well, and you talk about that defensive effort. You can really tell. Come on a locker room second half, game was kind of already in hand, but defensively, you guys were still locked in. Like you said, you lost that game in the second half to Arrowhead. Those fouls kind of got out of way, and you go back watch that game. I was petitioning for you guys, because I represent W7 in the North, so I love all you guys up here, and to see the fouls go against you, I was like, there's no way. But yeah, anyway, I mean, just talk to me a little bit about this team and what's so fun about this group this year.
I mean, all of us, so this summer we went to team camp and we got a huge opportunity to
UTC?
work together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got to work together and get to know each other a whole lot more. And I feel like that team chemistry helped us a lot throughout the years. So when we started out, we were like, okay, we know what each other is good at, so we need to push each other to get better at those things that maybe we know we're not as good at. Like, we push each other to go to our left if we always go to our right. We push each other right if we always go to our left.
Phenomenal.
And I mean, our locker room, we always play music and we always get hyped before our games. Practice, we take it lightly at first, but then we start to really, really get into it. And I feel like a lot of us are around the same age and we know each other from past years, and we've always been friends and been really close, whether that be hoops club or something like that. And we always joke around with each other, so it's not always like, oh, you're really bad.
Right. Well, hey, I think you might get left behind here, but we don't let you go. But hey, real quick, so our player of the game got these fancy new T-shirts now. Jolly Good player of the game, so that's for you. And
Thank
then,
you.
I mean, I know it's a little short trip up 41 back to Neenah, but grab yourself a Jolly Good. Maybe take one for a friend, too. And we will see you again later on this year. Not exactly sure where and when, but I know I got Neenah on the schedule a couple more times as well, so we'll see you then. But one final question for you. Everything W7 does, we do?
For the girls.
Absolutely. Hey, you've been watching W7. It was Neenah, 73, Fond du Lac, 34. It's been fun. We'll catch you down the road. 100% free and 100%